What's the deal with WA's hard border?
COVID-19 has divided Western Australia from the rest of the country. Pretty much no one is allowed in, and chances are if you were trying to get in, it's caused you a bit of a headache.
But one man is fighting that battle, so much so he's gone to the High Court. Clive Palmer is so keen to travel from Queensland to WA, he's taken the whole state to the High Court after he wasn't allowed past the coronavirus hard border. So what is he hoping to achieve, and what does a hard border actually mean? It all began back in March when the WA government made anyone who came into WA from interstate isolate for 2 weeks. Then the Premier took it a step further. He called it a hard border.
In effect, we'll be turning Western Australia into an island within an island.
That meant that unless you were given a special exemption, you couldn't come to WA at all.
Of course, lots of exemptions were given out for things like having a really sick family member or having specialist skills.
But lots of people were also told no.
Don't come. We don't want you here.
And that left some WA residents stuck on the other side of the country.
I would feel much safer if I could get home, and I'm under a lot of stress here.
Since cases have escalated on the East Coast, restrictions are even tougher for people from Victoria. They have to quarantine in a hotel at their own expense. Now, in the middle of all this drama, billionaire Queensland businessman Clive Palmer decided he needed to come to the Wild West.
Like thousands of others, he was denied entry and he wasn't too happy about it. So off to the High Court he went to force the hard border open.
We are one country and one nation.
The federal government initially supported Mr Palmer's case, calling the closure likely unconstitutional.
I think the constitutional position is fairly clear in this case. Will not fall in the Western Australian government's favour.
But after seeing the popularity of the hard border in WA, it decided it might be best leaving the fight to the billionaire. So, is closing off the border unconstitutional?
Well, there's no straight answer. I mean, it's not often we have a global pandemic. A decision is expected later this year. It might come after the hard border is lifted anyway, but it also might not, and the WA government might have to open the border sooner than it hopes to.